the Houston Texans.
The kickoff for Houston.
Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Past the 60. Past the 60.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. We'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Ready!
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Ready!
Ball's backed up. Now they've got 2nd and 7.
Check the Eagles! Check the crack on lady! Let's go!
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now they're gonna have to figure out this 3rd down.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Ready!
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go! Set!
3rd and long, they're gonna throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And he's going to score a pick 6, touchdown Houston. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field. Maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby, and they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Hey, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Ward shaking off the pick here. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
First and 10 here. Ward. Right back to Ridley. Caught again. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Ward off the play fake. He finds Tigakako for the grab. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. He's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The play fake. Here's Ward. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Past the 45. Joe Mixon. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Has it all set up for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10.
Go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Makes the catch. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk. and there was nearly room to add even more.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on the 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Ward. He rolls to his right. He takes it himself. They're going to keep moving forward, Rob, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Titans will have a first down.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Tennessee.
Shot 50, shot 50.
Going to throw this one. Ward escapes the pocket. Oh, he's keeping it again. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Now Ward. Forced out to his right. Pulls it at the 7. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our second quarter. One quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Our score, 14-0. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this.
Okay,
Ready to go with our second quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. From the red zone now. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans start to fight back with their first points of this game. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Titans 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Stroud to throw again on second. He's trying to go deep again. Brought in inside the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. And he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. A give to Mixon up the middle. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Oh, right. 118. Robbie.
On the ground again with Mixon. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles. Hey, south. Hey.
Mixon has the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 13-point lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Downfield to DK. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
A gain of 34 yards.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Seven Pirates.
1st down throw here for Ward. Throwing this one back at the end zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Titans make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. Drive will start at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. This is a heater going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 118.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Forces one through double coverage. Out, it's intercepted. Quandre Diggs with the INT. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Back now, pressure coming. Fits it through the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Go.
1st and 10. It's Flowers. He's only able to get back to the line, and it's going to be 2nd down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And that's away for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needs.
Gets it forward for a gain of 3. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Titans will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
At the 28-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready? Rip Cougar 19. 18, 5 in. Check up.
Ward setting up to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Here's Joey Sly for the Titans field goal attempt. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
35-yard attempt.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from 35 yards away. Sly's kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Stroud from the pistol. Collins got it left side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Oh, ready? 18, attack.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. At 18, attack.
To the air, Stroud. Finds a seam down the middle. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Cade. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Good play. It's a great play.
That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
All right.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. And he's stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up. First and goal.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Swap. Love a swap.
Mixon. Can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Chubb's runner on his way in. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Chubb again. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be fourth and short. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Oh, 18. What's up? Hey, south. 11.
He's back to throw. And he won't come through on fourth and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Notion man left is Lockett. First and 10 here. Ward. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Shotgun snap now to Ward. He dumps it underneath. Pollard. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
From the gun, it's Ward. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. So no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Roger McCreary takes it away.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Start this one on the ground with Pollard. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. To the air with Ward. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Titans will have a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Check, man.
They give to Pollard from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Back to 60, back to 60.
Now looking to throw with Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. And let the cover guys go shut it down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
70 Timberwolves.
Again, Ward going to the air. He brings it in. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready? Go.
Now Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Tyler Lockett on that play. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Back to throw it. This one's caught. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Here we go, set. Ready.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, come on. Hit. Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Gonna throw this one. Ward. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Titans needing 4 points. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. Call it a 70-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on second and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I'll be honest, the first down run often leads to second down pass. I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
Setting up to pass. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans have taken the lead late. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. This first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights, and the Titans push their lead to 3. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. Begin with a run by Mixon. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Keeping it with Mixon. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
To throw. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And he didn't get it. Oh, the kick is no good. That leaves the door open for a field goal now to tie this game.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the missed extra point, he's still out there. He's going to put it back in play. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Kate, unfortunately, I think we're watching a welcome to the NFL type of game for this young man. Tested after the first couple interceptions. And like they say, sometimes when it rains, it just pours.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
On the quick. 18. What's that? 2J.
He gets it again on 2nd down. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
South. Here we go. Let's go. 118.
Looking to throw. Brought in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Gain of 19 yards. And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10.
So it's a win for the Texans. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.